Look, not every velocity jump is just about mechanics. Some guys need more strength, some guys need more athletic intent, and some guys just need belief. Aaron Wright was one of those guys. He came to me throwing 73 miles per hour, had never thrown a varsity inning, and his confidence with baseball was extremely low. But 5 months later, he was throwing 83 miles per hour, he had put on 10 pounds of muscle, he was pain-free for the first time in years, and he committed to play college baseball. And today I'm breaking down exactly how we did it using the same 4-pillar system that I use with every pitcher that I coach. And by the end of this video, you're gonna learn how you can take those same concepts and apply them into your own training. So let's get right into it. Okay, so when it came to Aaron, the biggest thing holding him back mechanically wasn't effort, it was just a couple of leaks. 2 big ones. His lead leg wasn't stopping the force he created down the mound, so it created an energy leak moving forward. And 2, his arm action was way too long. And because of this, he was super late at foot strike. So the first thing we did was program him a stationary lead leg blocking drill, because the lead leg isn't something you can just throw yourself right into. You have to actually feel what it's like first. So we had him doing a stationary lead leg blocking drill, and then we progressed that to a dynamic lead leg blocking drill, okay? And once we saw improvements in his lead leg through both of these drills, we took those and we blended it to the mound, because if you're just doing drills on the flat ground or with plyos, then you're probably not gonna see the transfer to the mound. And from the lead leg block cleaning up, we saw a little bit of a jump, but it wasn't until we fixed the arm action that we really start to see his gain shine through. And the first thing we did was get him on an athletic catch routine. So when you do athletic catch, your body has the chance to sync up naturally. So what we found was when we took video of Aaron doing athletic catch, his arm action actually naturally shortened up. So along with athletic catch, what we did was we programmed him some abbreviated drills. This was just to get his body used to being at 90 degrees and on time once his front foot hit. And then similar to what we did with the lead leg, we took these drills and we did them on the mound and blended them, because again, if you only do drills on flat ground, don't expect them to transfer to the mound. So basically what it looked like with him was constraint drill, constraint with baseball, 60% mound work, pull downs to build intent, and then full intent off the mound. That's the sequence you have to follow if you actually want your mechanical drills to translate. Okay, so when Aaron first came to me, he wasn't really a gym guy. He wasn't weak. He had just never trained for real structure that's built for pitchers. So instead of throwing him into a 5-day bodybuilding split, we started simple. 2 sets on all core lifts, let him get strong, and then earn the volume later. And then after about 4 weeks, the strength gains were obvious. So then we increased his workload. And the key? We lifted like an athlete, not a bodybuilder. Med ball work for rotation, sprints for explosiveness, and then combining those with getting strong in the weight room allowed those gains to actually translate to the mound. The goal wasn't get big. The goal was produce more force and transfer it into the baseball. Okay, so mobility was not optimal for Aaron. He had come to me with a history of labrum problems, and throwing had been super painful for him. So what we did was build his mobility plan around 2 specific goals: keep the shoulder healthy and get him into elite velocity positions. So pre-throw, we did things like soft tissue work to unlock the capsule, dynamic mobility to open up his rib cage and his T-spine, and then we programmed him things in so we can control his end range and let his arm lay back safely. And then post-throw, we did mobility that was more targeted for recovery and restoring his range of motion. The result? First year throwing pain-free in years. And once your arm can finally stop hurting, you give yourself the chance for your velocity to show up. Before we started working together, Aaron kind of just ate whatever was around. No structure, no fuel strategy, no performance mindset. So one of the first changes that we made wasn't in the gym or on the mound. It was in the kitchen. He started tracking his macros. We put him on a high protein diet for recovery and muscle gain. And we put in place structured meals to support his training. And that's how he gained 10 pounds of usable muscle. Not dirty bulk, not fat, muscle on his body that allowed him to throw harder. When you start eating like a high velocity pitcher, your body finally has the resources to become one. The velocity was cool, but the real win wasn't the number on the radar gun. The real win was confidence. The real win was purpose. The real win was a kid who didn't ever think he would pitch in college, turning himself into a college arm in 5 months.
I've always dreamt of playing college baseball my entire life, but after ninth and 10th grade and even 11th grade, I kind of was like down on. I was like, man, like I don't know if I'm gonna go do it. I'm on JV. Me and my coach don't have a great rapport. It was just like a lot mentally going on. And then when I met Eric, I took off. I really believed in that I could go to college and play baseball, and I did it.
So if you're a pitcher who is in a similar spot that Aaron was and you just feel stuck, it's not random, it's not genetics, you just don't have the right system yet. And that's exactly why I built the athletic mechanics formula that took guys like Aaron to completely new heights in their baseball career. If you want to be the next pitcher that I help transform, click the first link in the description below and book a call with me. We'll talk about where you're at, where you want to get to, and how I can help.